Welcome to Homes Decor Designs, your go-to source for all things home improvement and design. Today, we shall delve into a realm of landscape architecture often relegated to mere afterthought, the sidehouse garden inspiration. But, before that, we want to ask your support to make this channel grow with subscribe to this channel, leave comment, hit the like button or share this video to your friends and family. Sidehouse, this transitional space, frequently narrow and overshadowed, possesses untapped potential to enhance the overall aesthetic and functionality of your property. Let us embark on an exploration of its significance and the principles that govern its successful transformation. The concept of sidehouse garden landscaping design transcends the simple act of planting a few shrubs along a pathway. It embodies a thoughtful and deliberate approach to shaping this often neglected area into a cohesive and visually appealing extension of your home and garden. It involves considering the spatial constraints, light exposure, and existing architectural elements to create a harmonious and functional outdoor environment. This design process encompasses the selection of appropriate plant life, the incorporation of hardscaping features such as pathways and screens, and the strategic arrangement of these elements to optimize both aesthetics and utility. Ultimately, sidehouse garden landscaping aims to transform a potentially mundane passage into a captivating feature that contributes to the overall landscape narrative of your property. The rationale behind investing in the design of your sidehouse garden extends beyond mere visual improvement. Firstly, a well-designed side garden can significantly enhance the curb appeal of your residence. This often overlooked space is visible from the street and can contribute positively or negatively to the first impression your property makes. Secondly, effective landscaping can improve the functionality of this area. By carefully planning pathways and access points, you can create a more practical and navigable space for maintenance or simply for moving between the front and back of your property. Furthermore, a thoughtfully designed side garden can contribute to the overall sense of tranquility and well-being. Even a narrow strip of greenery can provide a visual respite and a connection to nature. Finally, in some instances, a well-landscaped side yard can even contribute to property value by demonstrating attention to detail and maximizing the usable outdoor space. Therefore, designing your sidehouse garden is not merely an aesthetic consideration, but a practical investment in the overall quality and value of your home. Achieving an aesthetically pleasing sidehouse garden necessitates a considered approach to decoration. Begin by addressing the often linear nature of the space. Introduce visual interest by varying heights and textures through the strategic placement of plants. Consider incorporating vertical elements such as climbing vines on trellises or narrow, upright shrubs to draw the eye upwards and create a sense of spaciousness. Utilize hardscaping elements like decorative paving stones, gravel pathways, or stepping stones to define circulation and add textural contrast. Incorporate subtle lighting fixtures to enhance the ambience during the evening hours and highlight key features. Outdoor art, such as weather-resistant sculptures or wall-mounted planters, can also add personality and focal points. Importantly, maintain a sense of cohesion by selecting a consistent color palette for both plants and decorative elements. Finally, remember that simplicity can often be the most effective form of elegance. Avoid overcrowding the space and prioritize a clean and well-maintained appearance. What are the best ideas for small sidehouse garden landscaping? Designing a small sidehouse garden requires ingenuity and a focus on maximizing the available space. Here are 10 ideas to inspire your transformation. One, vertical garden wall. Embrace the often underutilized vertical plane by installing a dynamic living wall or a series of thoughtfully arranged tiered planters. This strategy is particularly effective in narrow side yards where ground space is limited. When selecting plants, prioritize those with shallow root systems that are well suited for vertical arrangements and consider their light and watering needs based on the location of your side yard. You can utilize modular living wall systems, repurposed pallets, or custom-built structures. Incorporate a variety of foliage textures and colors for visual interest, and consider including trailing plants that cascade downwards to soften the edges. Ensure proper drainage and irrigation are in place to maintain the health of your vertical garden. 2. Gravel pathway with stepping stones. Design a defined and elegant pathway using a permeable material like gravel, interspersed with strategically placed decorative stepping stones. This offers a low-maintenance and visually appealing solution for navigating the side yard. The crunch of gravel underfoot adds a sensory element, while the stepping stones provide clear and stable footing. Consider the size, shape, and material of your stepping stones to complement your overall design aesthetic. You can further enhance this idea by incorporating low-growing ground cover plants, such as creeping thyme or sedum, between the stones to soften the hardscaping and introduce a touch of greenery at ground level. Ensure the gravel layer is deep enough to suppress weed growth and allow for proper drainage. 3. Bamboo screen. Introduce a natural and visually appealing screen by planting a carefully selected row of slender bamboo. Bamboo offers a sense of privacy and tranquility, effectively separating different areas of your property or shielding your side yard from neighboring views. Its upright and often dense growth habit makes it ideal for narrow spaces. It is crucial to choose non-invasive bamboo varieties that will not spread aggressively. Consider the mature height and spread of the bamboo you select to ensure it fits appropriately within your side yard. The gentle rustling of bamboo leaves in the breeze adds a soothing auditory element to your garden. 4. Herb and vegetable garden. Transform your side yard into a functional and fragrant space by establishing a narrow herb and vegetable garden. Utilize raised garden beds or strategically placed containers to define planting areas, improve soil conditions, and make tending easier. Raised beds can also add visual structure to the linear space. Select herbs and vegetables that thrive in the light conditions of your side yard. Consider incorporating a variety of textures and colors in your plant selection for visual appeal. The proximity of a culinary garden to your kitchen can be both practical and aesthetically pleasing, offering fresh ingredients at your doorstep. 5. Fern and shade garden. If your side yard receives limited sunlight, embrace this condition by creating a lush and textured shade garden featuring various types of ferns, hostas, astilbes, and other shade-loving plants. The diverse range of leaf shapes, sizes, and shades of green in shade-tolerant plants can create a captivating and tranquil visual experience. Incorporate elements like moss-covered logs or smooth stones to enhance the woodland feel. Ensure the soil is rich in organic matter and retains moisture, as these are often preferred conditions for shade-loving plants. Consider the varying heights and spread of your chosen plants to create layers of visual interest. 6. Succulent and stone garden. For a low-water and contemporary aesthetic, consider designing a succulent and stone garden. Arrange a variety of drought-tolerant succulents amongst carefully selected decorative rocks, pebbles, and gravel. This creates a minimalist yet texturally rich and visually impactful design that requires minimal maintenance. Choose succulents with diverse shapes, colors, and growth habits for visual contrast. Ensure proper drainage is provided, as succulents are susceptible to root rot and overly moist conditions. The contrasting textures of the smooth stones and the fleshy leaves of the succulents create an interesting interplay of form. 7. Water feature accent. Introduce a small, yet impactful, water feature to add a sensory dimension to your side yard. Consider wall-mounted fountains, narrow freestanding features, or even a simple bird bath. The gentle sound of flowing or trickling water can create a sense of serenity and mask unwanted background noise. The visual appeal of moving water or a still reflective surface can also create a focal point within the often linear space. Ensure the water feature is appropriately sized for the scale of your side yard and that you have access to a power source if required. 8. String lights and seating nook. Transform a simple passageway into a charming and inviting outdoor retreat by adding strategically placed string lights overhead and incorporating a narrow bench, a couple of small outdoor chairs, or even a built-in seating area. The soft glow of string lights creates a warm and intimate ambience, perfect for evening enjoyment. Choose weather-resistant outdoor furniture that fits comfortably within the space. Consider adding a small outdoor rug or a few potted plants to further enhance the cozy atmosphere. This creates a functional and aesthetically pleasing transition space. 9. Mirrored wall. Employ the clever trick of perspective by installing a strategically placed outdoor mirror to create the illusion of a larger and more expansive space. This can be particularly effective in very narrow side yards, visually doubling the perceived width. Frame the mirror with climbing vines, such as ivy or clematis, to soften the edges and integrate it seamlessly into the garden. Ensure the mirror is securely mounted and made of weather-resistant materials suitable for outdoor use. Consider the angle of the mirror to maximize the reflection of desirable elements within your garden. 10. Monochromatic planting scheme. Create a sophisticated and cohesive look in a small side yard by choosing plants with varying textures but a consistent color palette, such as different shades of green, silver, or even a single flowering color. This intentional limitation in color can prevent a small space from feeling cluttered or visually overwhelming. Focus on the interplay of leaf shapes, sizes, and textures to create visual interest within the monochromatic scheme. Consider incorporating hardscaping elements in complementary neutral tones to further enhance the sense of unity and elegance. The sidehouse garden, though often overlooked, presents a unique opportunity to enhance the beauty and functionality of your property. By embracing thoughtful design principles and considering the specific constraints of the space, you can transform this transitional area into a captivating and valuable asset. We encourage you to explore these ideas and consider the potential of your own sidehouse garden. Subscribe to Homes Decor Designs for more inspiring design solutions and expert advice on transforming your living spaces, both indoors and out. Thank you for joining us. Again, thank you for watching this video. Hope you like it and get useful inspiration from it. Let me know what's your favorite design ideas in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel, Homes Decor Designs. Hit and smash the bell button so you never missed our new informative and inspiring videos in the future. Thank you and see you on the next videos.